Stop number 3 on the Traxxas Truck Series brings us to Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's the running of the Cracker Barrel 200. Should be a great race here today. 20 laps around this racetrack here at Atlanta. On the pole, Roy Vandervue, car 81, or truck 81. Cheyenne Clausen, truck 09, starts in second position. She's had an impressive start to the season so far. Gavin Free in the 4 car starts third. And Dylan Young starts in the 4th position. Then it's Terry Soltave and Jeannie Sanford in row 3. And here's the command to fire them up.
Drivers, start your engines.
And giving the fire the engines. Row number 4, Alex Heinz in the 98 and the 62 of Joshua Osborne, who will also be running the Castrol GTX Cup Series event. Nancy Soltave and Chris Dalton at row 5. Row 6, Paige Hall in the 20 and John Acosta in the 13. Then David Chung and Maddie Card have row number 7. So field coming out of corner number 4 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You can hear the crowd roar as the trucks head to the start-finish line. The green flag waves, and Roy Vandervue gets a good jump on Cheyenne Kloss. But Cheyenne sticks that Toyota to the inside to follow Roy Vandervue. A lot of the field made up with Toyotas, by the way. A lot of them are. A lot of them Chevrolets, a couple Dodges, and maybe a couple Fords to the boot. And Cheyenne shoves Roy up the track, though. Let's see what happens coming out of turn number 4. It'll be Roy Vandervue leading the first lap of the race, but here comes Cheyenne Kloss, truck 09. This part of the field's where it starts to get a little hairy here. 31 of Terry Soltave going for the lead on Cheyenne Kloss as it comes out of the start-finish line. Cheyenne will lead that lap. And 3 wide for the lead. Alex Heinz in a 98. He's going to take the lead and shove Cheyenne all alone up in the high side. Three wide, about 2, maybe 3 rows deep. And boy, those trucks get a little squirrely. 3 wide, 3 rows deep, kind of the start-finish line. This is getting a little scary here in Atlanta, but great racing nonetheless. 3 wide, 3 by 3 by 3 by 3. And it's David Chung has the lead with his 8 truck of Charles Jackson. Now the 15 of Stephen Acosta decides to join in on the fun. So does Zed Weinstein in the 88. And remember, guys, all this at over 190 miles per hour. And don't you dare try this on the interstate, neither. Mike Becker, truck number 5, now goes for the lead, and he's going to get it with the help of the 9-car truck. I believe that is Cole Daly, and he's going to go inside now Mike Becker for the number 1 spot. And Katie Webb, who was robbed of the victory at Rockingham, she now moves her way up to the field, number 50 truck. Mike Becker shoved up on the high side now, the number 5 truck. John Acosta's in this mix as well. Adrian Becker in the 10 truck, driving for Jennifer Jo Cobb Racing. And Adrian making her presence felt in the top 10. And oh no, Adrian, don't do it! Don't do it! 4 And somehow they made it! They may not be so lucky in the third turn, though. 29 of Riley Ogle. Made it 4 wide. Whew. They were 4 wide for about a half a lap, and they somehow made it through the whole thing. Just unbelievable. Racing here after 8 laps here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 33 of Nicholas Guerrera has the lead. But now the 01 of Robbie Bogues makes his presence felt in the top 5. He's got the help from Wes Riddle in the 6. 1 truck of Joel McDowell. And oh, Joe and Wes, they touch coming down into turns 1 and 2. It's amazing to me why that wasn't a wreck. And now Taylor Acosta, she gets in on the fun number 17 K&N Filters Toyota for Red Horse Racing. And her Red Horse teammate Luke Walker right behind. And now Luke Walker sticks his nose to the inside. And all the while, Robbie Bogues now has the lead in the 01. Three by three at over 190 miles per hour. And now it's starting to fan out. Now it's starting to get strung out just a little bit. But they're still going at it hot and heavy in the back. Wow. What racing here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. 8 laps remaining now. 12 down in the books. And it's Robbie Bogues still holding on the top spot here. Oh, 11 of Theo Stiegel. He touched wheels with John Acosta. And now he's going to make his way to the inside of the 18 car. The 18 truck of Maya Clark. And she's going to get shoved up on the high side by Theo. Dylan Young, he's in this mix too. So does Davey Chung in the 08. Nancy Soltape in the 32. Inside of John Acosta. Gavin Free in the 4 car. And it's Jeremy Soltape, and it's Chris Dalton, in the 23. Has to lead. Let's look at Theo Stiegel and Dylan Young. Young's going to move Theo up the track. He's going to make it 3 wide for the lead. 6 laps to go. And now Nancy Soltape, she's going to get the shove from Gavin Free. Nancy now going for the lead. 5 to go. And Nancy Soltape, truck 32, that's the Miguel Paludo truck she's driving for Turner Motorsports. And she's going to take the lead away from Dylan Young. Now Gavin Free in a Ford truck, the Monster Energy Chevrolet. He's going to make the move, and he's got the help from the 20 of Paige Hall for Panhandle Motorsports. Gavin Free led that lap. And they are still 3 wide, several rows deep. Oh, in trouble! I knew that was going to happen. Maya Clark's damaged up. Elijah Koufax. Roy Vanderview. Several cars crashed up. Question is, who won the race back to the line? I don't think we're going to get the race started. I believe it's going to be Paige Hall. It's going to be your winner at Atlanta. We are down to 3 laps remaining in the race, so we will not get this race restarted. Oh, Maya Clark in the 18, she got the hit. She got a big hit in the Kyle Busch Motorsports truck. And it was obvious what happened. There were 4 wide between. Watch Roy Vandermeer's going to shove the Charles Sanford spinning. Yeah. And the 23 of Chris Dalton got up on 2 wheels. Raleigh Ogle, he just missed a crash. On board with Chris Dalton in a 23 truck. Well, that was a Joey Chitwood stunt if I ever saw one. Maya Clark, let's ride along with her. She got the fuzzy end of that lollipop in the Kyle Busch Motorsports truck. Just out of nowhere came Elijah Koufax. And it stuffed her hard in the wall. So we will not get this race restarted. So it will be an all-girl top 2 here at Atlanta. Paige Hall gets her first ever win in the Traxxas Truck Series. The number 20 Panhandle Motorsports truck. That's the 2011 Johanna Long truck she's driving. And it's Toyota. Not only girls sweeping the top 2 spots, but Toyota sweeping the top 2 spots. Cheyenne Kloss gets her best finish ever. Finished in 2nd position in the race. Started 2nd and finished 2nd. Good run for Cheyenne in the 09 truck. So Toyota and the girls represented well here at Atlanta. Gavin Free finishes 3rd, Terry Solte 4th, and Robbie Bogues comes home at number 5, with David Chung finishing in 6th position. But here she is, Paige Hall, driving truck number 20, comes to the start-finish line. And she will take home the title here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Paige Hall wins the Cracker Barrel 200. And there's the finishing order. Average speed 151, 148. But we saw awesome racing in Atlanta, so it looks like Cup and Nationwide may not disappoint. Paige Hall wins the race. Cheyenne Kloss comes home 2nd. Gavin Free, Terry Solte, Robbie Bogues, David Chung. Nancy Solte finishes 7th. Dylan Young 8th. Mike Becker, first top 10 for that team, finishes 9th. And Theo Stegall finishes in 10th. Jeannie Sanford 11th. 12th was John Acosta. Cole Daly 13th. Alex Hines 14th. Adrian Becker finishes 15th. Charles Jackson, Katie Webb, Taylor Acosta, Zed Weinstein, and Wes Riddle, the top 20 in this race. And there's the rest of the finishers here. 2 cars out of the race. Elijah Koufax with no fuel starvation problem for him. And Maya Clark just crashed out of the race. But for Maya Clark, but for Paige Hall, she gets her very first ever Traxxas Truck Series victory. She might bring that truck back to Texas. Who knows what next race on the tour. But girls in the top 2 spots in the points chase now. Cheyenne Kloss has the lead now. Jeannie Sanford in 2nd. Then Dylan Young 3rd. Mike Becker 4th. Nancy Solte number 5 in the points chase right now. Theo Stegall, Chris Darton, Katie Webb, David Chung, and Gavin Free in the top 10 in the points chase. And Charles Jackson right now 20th, as he is right now. Elijah Koufax in 35th position, last place in the field so far for the Chris Fontaine truck. Next race on the tour will be at Texas Motor Speedway, the WinStar Casinos 300. 350K, excuse me.